Imagine coming home after a long day at work to find your dog barking uncontrollably at your babysitter. You dismiss it as the dog being overprotective and assume that everything is fine. But what if the dog's behaviour is just the tip of the iceberg? What if there's something more sinister at play? What if you found out that your worst fears were coming true? One mum discovered that when her dog started barking uncontrollably at the babysitter. Being suspicious, the mum hides cameras in the house to see what's happening. And what did the mum find on the hidden cameras that made her blood run cold? This story will make you question everything you thought you knew about trust and safety. Join us as we explore the shocking truth behind one mum's brave investigation into the unknown. Are you ready to uncover the truth? Benjamin and Hope Jordan lived the American dream in their South Carolina home. They had great careers, a beautiful 7-month-old baby boy named Finn, and a lovable pit bull named Killian, who was always there for cuddles. They lived the life they'd always dreamed of until something unexpected shattered their peace and made them fear for their family's safety. But something was about to infiltrate their suburban paradise, and there was no way they could have prepared for it with a young child to take care of. The Jordans knew they would have to hire full-time help to look after their home while putting hours at work, so they started to find a caretaker for their child, and Finn warmed instantly to Alexis Khan. When her background check came through, they didn't hesitate to call Alexis and offer her the job, but in their excitement, the couple failed to notice how Killian behaved around the new household member. The strange thing was that Benjamin had never encountered such a well-behaved dog. Despite what people say about pit bulls, Killian had never been anything other than loving and protective toward the Jordan family. So, when Benjamin and Hope learned that Killian didn't act the same way when they were out of the house, they were seriously concerned. Killian, who had always been loving and protective towards the Jordan family, started behaving differently. Alexis reported that Killian spent the whole day staring at her, growling whenever she tried to clean or prepare food, and it was stopping her from moving around the house. She was scared of Killian, affecting her ability to do her job. Benjamin, who had been a dog owner for as long as he could remember, was at a loss to why Killian acted this way. He spent the evening with Killian and noticed nothing odd about him, but when Alexis complained again the following day, he knew something was happening. After being confronted by Alexis, it became clear that Killian's behavior had escalated violently, as evidenced by the scratches on Alexis's arm. Despite promising to find a solution, Benjamin and Hope were left feeling helpless and uncertain of what action to take next. Then, Hope had a thought. Maybe Killian was trying to warn Alexis about something. Once the thought crossed her mind, she was sure there was some kind of danger in the house, and Killian was trying to alert Alexis. The more she thought about it, the more it made sense. Killian, their loyal canine companion, had been with them since he was a tiny puppy. Throughout the years, he'd made it his duty to watch over little Finn. So, Hope devised a plan to slip her phone under the couch and hit the audio record button to see if they could hear what was triggering Killian to bark so aggressively. But Benjamin was still determining if they'd need a better plan to be sure they were getting the most accurate information on their dog. In his spare time, Benjamin built a tiny recording device out of parts from an old phone. It was so small that it could quickly go under Killian's collar and be hidden by his thick fur. When the dog wasn't beside the couch, they could still hear what happened, thanks to this. The Jordans were in shock and grief when they realized what had happened in their house. The awful reality that a dangerous felon had broken into their home and harmed their adored infant was revealed by the recording. It was heartbreaking to hear the baby's frightened cries and the evil intruder's voice. But as they listened further, they were admired and grateful for their loyal furry friend, Killian. His strange behavior and persistent barking had been a warning sign that something was not right in the house, ultimately leading to the capture of the dangerous criminal. The Jordans were filled with mixed emotions: sadness for what had happened to their baby, anger at the criminal who had caused them such pain, and heartwarming gratitude for Killian's heroism. They couldn't imagine what would have happened without listening to their beloved pet's warning signs. It was a difficult and emotional time for them, but they were grateful for the love and protection of their faithful companion. This story's conclusion leaves us with a variety of feelings. Gratitude and admiration for Killian, the courageous and devoted dog that warned his owners of the danger, as well as sadness and fury over the horrible cruelty meted out to an innocent baby. It reminds us of the powerful bond between humans and animals and the critical role that our furry friends can play in keeping us safe. And while we may never fully understand the depths of their intelligence and intuition, stories like this serve as a powerful testament to dogs' incredible capacity for love and loyalty. Thank you for watching, and please consider subscribing to our channel for more heartwarming and inspiring content. Until next time, take care and keep spreading kindness wherever you go.